Okay, so we're rolling?
Yeah, we're rolling.
Okay, so where we last left off, we were in Aria. Dancel telling everyone that, oh yeah, the Black Blade totally runs the museum, and the curator is probably your best lead at trying to figure out where the Betrayer's redoubt is.
Right.
And you have several leads, both just, going straight to the museum and I guess asking to talk to the curator, and you talked to a tanner who didn't actually have a name.
Yeah. But he's a tanner. I remember that. Can we please replace Joe's character with it? We are mean people, even when we're being nice.
So yeah, Gabriella had talked to the tanner about Black Blade protection
Name him
rackets. Daniel?
Yeah.
Daniel, okay.
Danny Tanner.
Danny Tanner.
Yeah, there was that drug dealer as well, Natchet the Rat.
Yeah.
Who I figured out how he survives all the drugs.
Mm.
He's actually a werewolf. Everyone thinks he's a were-rat though, because he's missing all of his hair when he shifts.
Drugs!
Like a shady, semi-abandoned warehouse.
This place haunted by any means? Looks haunted.
What the fuck are you?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, by the way, he smells like an open sewer.
Oh, I'm sorry. Danzel Cavernhart, forgive me if I don't shake hands.
People always give me that for some reason.
Oh no, it's because of the knuckle dusters. I'm not taking them off in this neighborhood.
Prudent. So what do you want?
What the fuck do I want? No one told me why I was going here.
I don't know either. Zach just told us we had this lead. I don't remember anything about it.
I don't know what questions to ask. Do I ask him about my mom? Am I an orphan now?
Okay.
Are you from a dwarfenage? I want to play back to Downton.
On second thought, no. No. He's asleep in the chambers of the dead. I tried to get that to happen last time, and someone said, no, that's wrong. Hey, Cody.
What's up, man?
We're trying to figure out how the Black Blade interacts with outside, quote-unquote, adventurers. If they would potentially provide information for a cut in on something, or favors, or material harvested from a location you're already going to, such as historical relics, things like that, for their museum that is not the British Museum because of the potentially greater number of cultural crimes, murders, and genocides perpetrated to get the exhibits.
Absolutely.
The only reason we're asking this is because we're playing in 170 AOVL, so the Black Blade are very firmly established throughout Talaria.
Yeah, no, Vandir, as far as we know, is still around. This is 50 years after the Battle of Darkstar Keep.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure they would kind of hire mercenaries. I mean, operatives are kind of more imperative to the Blade's actual operatives are kind of more imperative to their structure and, business ways and whatnots than are, some sort for hires that, they can go pay a few hundred gold to and, make 10,000 gold off of them. But if it's some, somebody goes and finds the Eye of the Kin or some crazy shit like that, if Vandir doesn't go do it his damn self, he's gonna, assemble his own personal, group of badassery. Maybe even hire some people to go with that group of badassery. Of course, probably kill the people that were hired on afterwards, so they had no chance of knowing what the fuck happened, but...
So for really important artifacts, probably not. Because that is actually a very salient question to the situation.
Basically, if you were to put a price on, the stock of the Black Blade at this point, it would kind of be like eggs, where eggs just make up a figure and we'll go with that, right? So, since they have virtually limitless funds at this point, hiring somebody would kind of be their first line, with maybe a higher ranking operative acting as the leader on the project.
Well, what if the item might or might not actually exist, and really all of the people really needed was information? Would they potentially maybe give that information in exchange for actual valuable things / services to come? Would they maybe make a deal to provide information to people who are looking for something that probably doesn't exist as long as profit might come out of it? Because I think that's actually what we're doing, because I don't think anyone actually believes what we're looking for exists.
Well, I know one person
So
in the
wait,
Black Blade that
who's
knows it
looking for it?
exists.
Yeah, Vandir knows, but I don't think we're getting to talk to Vandir.
Yeah, Vandir would know about it because Vandir, as I recall, basically stole the entire library, or as much of it as he could.
Looks like you kind of stumbled on a part of important information, eh? Might have taken a look on the shelves.
It's mostly storybooks. You're going to be disappointed.
So it would actually have the
he
notes
did.
and the clues, whereas Connor was just like, yeah, sure, take it, whatever. The thing that they're looking for is an orrery made by Jasper, which was in one of Jasper's secret hidey holes.
Jasper is Connor the Murderedin's dad. The wizard who got possessed and turned into the Demon King of Horndukiness.
Okay.
We're looking for the thing he made in one of his weird hidey holes that charts ley lines, right?
It charts more things than ley lines, but yes, ley lines is one of the things it was supposed to show.
Okay. And you're looking for it?
Like, we mostly just need to figure out where the hell it might be, I think. They were probably not the first people they'll have sent. The rest are just dead. This is seeming more and more plausible. We're going to die, but other than that, I say we kill Bechtel first and throw him at the traps. You slept in a different place, and
Yeah, oh, I know. I slept in the monastery.
you slept in an underground hole full of corpses. We didn't feel like going there.
Yeah.
Bechtel worships the gods of, the natural cycles, and they have him sleeping in the corpse part of the building. We didn't feel like going there. Mostly because I doubt we know that he's sleeping in the corpse part of the building, but we know him, and we know his default method of attack seems to be to summon swarms of undead bugs and things to eat people. So we figure
It was definitely pretty horrifying.
it was beautiful in a terrifying, murderous way. Yes, it was.
Slid under the dude's legs, and I pommel punched him in the sack as I continued to slide through his legs, and then behind me he's just going, "Oh, what the fuck!" And then this giant wave of undead
Rats, mice, cockroaches, and beetles swarm out of the walls and the floorboards, cover him, and eat him alive.
Just every dead thing within a general radius just became a weapon for a minute.
Oh, and then the orcs and the smoke.
I have a sensor.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a little sensor that's shaped like a pumpkin that can just generate smoke as I like. I flung it around and filled up the whole end with incense. And then my dwarfy acquaintance, who we don't quite get along very well, took advantage of that and...
Well, apparently if
There you go.
if you're the kind of spellcaster who would bother to learn how to do this, you can speak the words breathe smoke and die in Arcanic and drive the smoke into the lungs of all the nearby whatever you hate, like all the orcs that were in the room, and kill them with rapid and very destructive smoke inhalation. So, unfortunately our smoky coverage was dispersed, but it was into the lungs of all of our enemies and killed them, except for their boss who got eaten.
Yeah.
On the
So
whole,
as it turns out, we make a pretty damn good team. Yes.
he doesn't
I
normally...
could solo this entire campaign. We all know this is true.
Each of you could solo this entire campaign because it's fate.
That's fair. Well, thanks for the update, dude.
Yes, it will be very useful in screwing them over.
Fair enough.
All right.
Thank you for giving Zach more tools to kill us with.
you can go ahead.
We may have a lead on something promising and profitable. We could just need use a little help from someone a bit more in the know about the local geography. Obviously, me profit, the Black Blade would receive the lion's cut, as we can't really do this alone. Well, we can do all the work, but we can't find the location. Any risk of horrible death we're willing to take on.
Ignore Zach as he looks up names from fantasynamegenerator.com.
Yeah, Jeff called you out on that in the first video. He's like, lol, Zach's using the name generator.
Yes, because Zach comes up with names like Yarkaz and Dwarfian Jones if he doesn't.
I do it when I need a wider variety of names than all the vaguely Semitic elf names that I make.
Billy the Bee.
Or Billy the Bee.
Hey, Billy the Bee is still one of my most beloved NPCs.
Is Billy the Bee actually canon?
No,
Oh.
he should be.
Bee people.
Okay, make the bee people culture, and we can put them in Yoshirio Kodama area. Could be cool.
We could make them phase wasp people and make them poop magic.
No. We do not need Bamf Wasp people.